Well, good morning, guys. I thought I'd do another video. I was working in the garden this morning pulling weeds. I got down to my beets, and beets just didn't do very good this year. I didn't plant very many. I just planted 2 little old short rows in here. But every time I'd plant the beets, the grass would grow and they'd outgrow the beets. And of course, when you pull the grass up, you pull the beets up. I hoed it all back out and cleaned it up and planted beets again, and the grass outgrowed it again. I was talking with a friend that also used compost manure like I did, and he said he had a major problem with grass seeds and grass growing. He thought maybe the compost manure was full of seed. I know I couldn't get ahead of it. It's made a mess out of my beet patch. So I decided to make another beet patch today. Now these are the tomatoes I planted for the fall too. Already getting some tomatoes. I cleaned out a spot this morning and tilled it out. I cut me 3 rows with a rake. I think strode my seed down through here and cover it back up with the rake and water it down good, and hopefully I can get some pretty good sized beets before Christmas. I've seen them grow all the way through to Christmas, even though in cold weather and frost, as long as they get good and established. And they're so low to the ground, unless you get a really quick cold winter, it won't get them. Most of the time they'll make it. I'm gonna get busy planting seeds here. Well, as you can see, I used a real high-tech method there. The rolls wasn't really all that important. I just wanted to get them in the ground about a 1/4 or 1/2 inch deep. They're not supposed to be real deep anyway. The ground was tilled pretty deep. Pretty fluffy right now. It should be soft enough for them to get a good start. I'm going to wet this down. I'm going to get started on my next patch. I'm pulling the peas and the old bean rows, and it's going to be turnip greens. Okay, we're over here where the peas and my spring beans was. I let it get pretty well growed up this year. Had a hard time with the grass. Even some roll covers, I still had a hard time with it. I'm going to get it cleaned up. I'm going to till it, and we're going to put some 7-top turnip seeds in here. Take a small patch. My fall beans are still green, but they're not putting anything on. I think it's still too hot. They've been bloomed for over a week and haven't done anything. Handful of beans. But my squash and zucchini's done really good except for one plant. I got a feeling it's got a bug issue going on. It wilts every day. I've worked on it and tried to help it, but I don't know if I'm gonna save this one or not. The rest of them are doing really good. Well, what do you think? It look a lot different. Been a lot of work. I worked after lunch on it and had to go back to work for a little while. I'm back this afternoon to finish it up. A little more tilling, a little work with a rake, and we'll be ready to sow it. It's been a hard process to get to here, but it's finally there. A few more minutes and I'll be done with it. Well, it's taking longer than I thought. I finally got it flattened out and dug enough. I think it'll grow. I've dug all the way to the dark and I ain't got more than maybe 3 or 4 inches deep. I got it flattened out. I'm gonna put the seed on it. I guess I'll have to show you at a later time what it looks like. It's got so dark it's hard to even tell where it is and what it is. I'm gonna strow seed similar to what I did for the beets, other than I'm just gonna rake this in. There's no use in digging very deep for it. You can sow it like grass, kind of rake it in. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hate it took this long, but like or subscribe. God bless.